Welcome to our day 5, exploring emotions and practice week 2. And it's not enough time to talk about emotions. There is a bunch going on. There's a lot of happening every day that it takes a lot of practice to really be on top of our emotions, which is almost never going to happen, as it is a very complex system, because it's all based on our experiences, our current state, our mental state. And so it becomes very clear that we need a kind of safety net, that the tools that I talked about, listen and embrace, which include self-compassion, the building a container where we put aside specific time, can work when we have a safety net or a comfort zone and somewhere where we feel safe. And to do that, one, we have to get comfortable in our own skin about our emotions. And sometimes we won't confine in other people to get a response back and get rid of how we're feeling. But that might not always be the safest place to go to, because they might come from their own experiences, from their own stories, and maybe a situation that just happened that might influence that they can be openly listen and be actively listening to you. And so by having different outlets of creating these safety nets, these safety zones where we can explore our emotions, I personally always find it within myself. When I have a space in my house or an activity to myself, like maybe reading a book, maybe listen to a guided meditation, or just find a space where I am by myself to just really explore and understand what is happening right now. And sometimes we have the opportunity to just retreat and take it out right away, but then also like I spoke about the building container, it's a different time, a different, not right away that we can do this. And so by knowing that there is a specific space in our home or place outside in nature that we can go to that feels sacred to us, where we can bear ourselves and be open to all ourselves, to all our emotions, from anger, hate, and without hurting anybody. And the next step might be talking to somebody and clarifying if your mindset is right, or maybe getting different inputs on maybe to view the situation differently. But also come to the realization that it's all within us. I was talking about breathing last week, and if you ever find a way to make breathing your core, something that you are paying attention to on a regular basis, even have a practice in the morning and meditation practice in the morning for a period of time, can strengthen those times. It can strengthen the way you perceive certain situations, and you find that the safety net, the created safe spot to go back to. And so explore with that and just figure out, what do I need to feel safe? What can I do to explore the good and the bad and make them be just there, and have them be inclusive of who you are as a being? And so this is for today. Like I said, there's not enough time to really go deep into this. I held a 4-week course, even that wasn't enough time. It's a life journey. It's something we're going to spend a lot of time with if we're willing to. And so I think the first step in regards of emotions, especially unpleasant ones, is to be open to them. Let them, give them a space, a safety space, and just have them be part of you. Not that they define us, but that they be part and inclusive of us, that make us be that better person in the future. All right, I'll see you next week. We're going to talk about distractions as my workshop of distractions is coming up, and just give you some glimpses here and there. What are distractions and how can we practice them throughout the day? So have a great weekend. See you next week.